eating breakfast get a little muffin or something. They're really good.
Buenos dias. I can't hear you. Buenos dias. It's good to be here. Thank you for allowing us to participate in this wonderful event. You know, according to the U.S. Department of Education, 44% of people 16 and older who are in the Latino community have less than a basic literacy skills. And this is up from 35% in 1993. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress in 2003, only 15% of fourth graders living in Michigan were considered, Latinos fourth graders living in Michigan were considered proficient or better in reading. Now, any community that suffers from illiteracy is in a crisis, and the Latino community is in a crisis when it comes to literacy. And this applies to any community that deals with this issue. Wayne State University and the Center for Chicano-Boricua Studies are happy to be able to partner with the Mexican Consulate and the Nuevas Head Start, in addition to many corporate and community sponsors, to begin to address this pressing need. You're witnessing in this country one of the greatest transitions in industry, the downsizing of the auto industry in this country. And in no other place is that impact felt greater than here in the state of Michigan. And in order for us to compete in tomorrow's global economy, we're going to need a workforce that's not only high skilled but highly educated. And we need to begin to address this right now. In higher education, the goals to achieve, that you can achieve in higher education only comes through the road on literacy. And you can't get there unless you're literate. And that's why this is such an important thing. So for this reason, Wayne State University and the Center for Chicano-Boricua Studies is committed to providing books to children via campus book drives, bringing Latino authors to the Southwest Detroit community, as well as sponsoring children's literacy events such as El Dia de los Niños and El Dia de los Libros in order to address the educational needs of the Latino community. So again, I want to thank you for allowing us to participate. We look forward to doing this year after year after year after year after year. Much success. Thank you.
It's an autographed book. Cesar Chavez, The Struggle for Justice, La Lucha por la Justicia, done by Richard Griswold del Castillo. So we've got those for you. So if the following people could stand up so you can get your book. Consul Vicente Sanchez from the Mexican Consulate here in Detroit. Deborah Spring, Vice President of Education, Director of Vistas Nuevas Head Start. Bishop Nathaniel Flores. Mr. Fred Pacheco from DTE Energy. Felipe Martinez from Tommy Kilpatrick's office. Donald Hampton, Pastor for Most Holy Redeemer Catholic Church. Harvey Hollins, Wayne State. The Skillman Foundation. Dr. Marcella Wilson, Rodrigo Padilla from El Nacimiento, Jacqueline Moran, and Maria Teresa Pena from Vistas Nuevas. Would you like to stand, Dr. Griswold? Do you want to come up here and tell us a little bit?
I want to thank the Center for Chicano-Boricua Studies and for all the organizers of this event. This is really a wonderful start to an important series of ferias de libros, and I'm really honored to be invited, and thank you very much for inviting me and for the book.
Almost getting done with all our housekeeping for today. We want to thank some of our sponsors, because obviously these events take some money and take some planning and take some getting used to and getting them all handled, and really they couldn't be done without the help of some of the financial sponsors that have been a part of this. So we thank you. Muchas gracias. DTE Energy, Skillman Foundation, National Association of Hispanic MBAs, Ideal Group, Wayne State University, Holy Redeemer Parish, and Valor Pfizer Hispanic Network. If we could have a representative from DTE as well as the Skillman Foundation come on up. and tell us, obviously, why you decided to help in this event, so that we know what to do for the next time, so we can get you to help us again.
Buenos dias! I'm Dr. Marcella Wilson, and I am the CEO for Matrix, and unfortunately, there could be no representation from Skillman here today, so I'm also Skillman. And I must tell this community the wonderful effect the Skillman Foundation has on our community. This is only one example of the tremendous contribution they make, not only financially, but in the planning of rejuvenating neighborhoods across the city of Detroit. And I personally am very grateful for their contribution, and on their behalf, thank you so much. Have a good day.
We are part of Detroit. We've been part of this region. We're one of the few companies that were born in Detroit, live in Detroit, and our main customers are from this area. And we've always tried to support this region, and the Hispanic, Latin, Mexican,